Welcome to this explainer. Let's just jump right into what is honestly a massive unlock moment for anyone learning French. If you've ever stared at a wall of French text or listened to native speakers and just felt totally overwhelmed by all the different verb conjugations, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're making it incredibly simple. Let's start with a crazy number. 90%. Nearly 90% of all French verbs follow one single exact pattern. Think about what that actually means for a second. It means if you just learn this one surprisingly simple trick, you instantly unlock the ability to use thousands upon thousands of words. It's a total game changer. So here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with the 90% hack, then apply our blueprint to the model verb parler, uncover a pretty massive pronunciation secret, build up your vocabulary, learn how to say no, and finally, look at some real-world sentences.
All right, section 1, the 90% French verb hack, the pattern that changes everything.
This is where we shift from tedious, endless memorization to just using a master key. The whole blueprint is just 2 super simple steps. Whenever you encounter a regular verb ending in the letters ER, you just run this play. Step 1. Drop the ER. Just chop it right off the end. That leaves you with your base, or your stem. Step 2. Add one of 6 specific endings, depending on who is doing the action. Drop, then add. That is literally it. Moving right along to section 2, the ER blueprint, building our model verb. Let's actually apply this formula to a crucial model verb, parler, which means to speak. Once you get how to build this one word, you essentially know how to build them all. We just attach our 6 unique endings straight onto our root stem, parle. Okay, for je or I, we add in I, je parle. For tu or you, we add es, tu parles. For il, elle, on, he, she, or we, it's an I again, il parle. For nous or we add ons, nous parlons. For vous, you formal or plural, add easy, vous parlez. And finally, for ils or elles, the plural they, add ent, ils parlent. Up next, section 3, the pronunciation secret. What spelling totally hides from you? So here is the absolute insider secret. While these words look super different on paper, what spelling tells your eyes is entirely different from what comes out of your mouth. Even though 4 out of these 6 forms use distinct spellings with E, ES, and EN, 4 out of these 6 forms sound absolutely identical when spoken out loud. You just say the root word parle. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, il parle. It is literally one identical phonetic sound. I cannot stress this one enough. You have to remember that the ENT ending for the ils and elles plural form is completely, totally silent. When you see ils parlent written out, it sounds exactly like il parle. The spelling changes, sure, but the sound, no way. It stays exactly the same. Keep that ENT perfectly silent. Now, only the nous and vous forms sound distinct from the rest, which makes speaking honestly way easier than spelling. The nous ending ons gives you a nasal on sound, nous parlons, and the vous ending, easy, sounds like a sharp a, vous parlez. So you've only got 3 sounds to remember total, parle, parlons, parler. It's incredibly efficient. Section 4, expanding your verb vocabulary. Let's use that master key. By grasping this one single framework, you are basically downloading thousands of words straight into your brain. Habiter, to live, travailler, to work, aimer, to like, adorer, to love. Because you hold the master key, you have the power to instantly conjugate all of these everyday action words. Whether it's étudier, regarder, écouter, manger, chanter, danser, jouer, or voyager, you just chop off that ER and snap on your 6 endings. It's brilliant. Just a super quick footnote here for a minor spelling tweak. For verbs ending in a G, like manger, to eat, or voyager, to travel, we just keep the E before the ons ending for the nous form. Why? Just so the G stays soft, so we spell it nous mangeons instead of dropping the E completely. But hey, you are still following the exact same architectural rules. Section 5, saying no, simple negation, and the ni, pay s sandwich. Okay, so we know how to say we are doing something, but let's do a quick preview of how to say we are not. Because let's be real, knowing how to decline or say no is absolutely crucial in any language. The rule here is super visual. Just make a sandwich around your newly conjugated verb with the word ne on one side and pas on the other. Your verb is the filling. For example, je ne parle pas français.
I do not speak French. The verb parler sits right in the middle of that ne, pas sandwich.
Finally, section 6, putting it into practice. Let's read some real sentences.
This perfectly illustrates how we take everything from this explainer and actually use it. We're not just memorizing theory, we are actively communicating. Take our first phrase, Je parle anglais et un peu français. Notice how flawlessly our blueprint works to state what languages you speak. You drop the ER from parler, add our silent E for the je form, and boom, you've built a perfect sentence. Next up, let's ask a question. Tu habites à Paris? We plug the to ending, remember that's the silent ES, right onto the verb habiter. To ask, do you live in Paris? You see the spelling, but you know the secret pronunciation rule is to just say habite. And the exact same logic applies to travailler with the new ending to declare we are working together. Nous travaillons ensemble. The ONS ending gives us that distinct on sound. You drop the ER, add ONS, and suddenly you're collaborating in French. Vous aimez le café? Do you like coffee? Just take a second to think about how much French you can now understand and create with this one single empowering key. You literally have the framework to conjugate almost 90% of the entire language. So, with this brand new superpower in your back pocket, what's the very first sentence you are going to create?